Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Commodities Update video. And today we'll be looking at technical analysis for natural gas, UNG, US dollar, oil, gold, and silver. So looking at their technical support and resistance levels, as well as the most likely scenario price we're heading into later next week. All right, let's get started. I'm a little bit under the weather, so I'm going to do this real quick. And natural gas. So natural gas on the 8-hour time frame is currently still in an 8-hour downtrend. And it looks like we broke bear out of this tiny range. So let's take a look at the next tiny range. So what I'm seeing here is currently right here. You can see that we could support, bounce, bounce, bounce 3 times here, 4, 5, and it's currently where we're bouncing exactly. So pretty much bulls are defending where it needs to be defended. Let's delete this. I mean, this could act as resistance when we come back up to bounce from here, because we do have 3 bounces from this line. We could keep it for now, just to see when we do bounce back up. Do we break above here, or is this just going to act as a resistance and reject? So far, we'll just have the downtrend as our guide. So ever since we had an 8-hour downtrend right here, you can see it's continuing. As long as it does not break above the prior pivots, and that means downtrend is still intact. So bulls pretty much need to defend right here and give us a bounce back up. If we do bounce back up, then I'm looking back up to, of course, this prior support line. Now it's going to be act as resistance. Be my first target. And so we still need to break above the 8-hour EMA 12, which is the teal looking line as well. And so those are the 2 things I'm looking at if we can hold this level and break above there. And once we break above there, I'm looking at 2.95, which is this prior resistance zone here. And see, if we end up breaking all the way up to here, then we'll have a triple top. And we may form something like this, where it's like a, what do you call it? Ascending triangle. So you might come back all the way up, come back down, and reject again, and for something like that, all the way here. It doesn't have to go all the way like that, exactly like this, but you guys get the idea. That's currently what's going on. We make double top, same high, but when we do pull back, it's slightly lower than the prior pullback. You see a big pullback, double top, pulls back. Maybe you get a triple top, pulls back, but each time the pulls back cannot go lower than the prior low. So that just means that buyers are interested at a higher level than the previous level. But we still need to see if this can even bounce here, right? Right at the low of the range. So first step, just get over this tail looking line EMA 12 and get over this 2.86 before you even start talking about coming back up here again. All right, the UNG, similar idea, broke out of it. Bear side, you can see this double top too as well. So let's see if it can hold, and then if it can just do the same thing as NatGas, continue to head back up to that level or not. Pretty key level here for it to hold at this moment, which is we're testing this prior top 2, right? Prior resistance, now acting as support and coinciding with this level. Let's see if we can bounce together, and UNG will come back up as well to test this level again, this 19.68 zone. All right, let's take a look at US dollar. If you guys like to support the channel, feel free to click join on the YouTube or go to the Patreon link. And yeah, if you guys like to get your stock looked at, check out the Patreon link. Or if you guys like to get one on our mentorship, also check out that 15-minute free call. And if you guys might want more information. All right, US dollar still tightening up. Been talking about tightening range forever. So not much to say other than weekly, big move up, big move down, big move up, big move down, big move up. So as long as we don't break above this weekly high, it's still in a tightening range. If it does break above this weekly high, then that's breaking bull out of that tightening range, and we'll have a weekly continuation of the weekly uptrend. So now, if we're still below this key resistance zone, you can see how much volume been trading here. There's a lot of resistance here between here and 106.23. It's gonna have a lot of resistance. We'll see if we can get over it above that or not. All right, oil. Oil, same thing, super big tightening range. Pretty much rejected from there again, exactly the spot on Friday. Reject, reject. We did get over here a little bit, but still rejection and another rejection here. Bounce, 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 bounce. So probably going to come down a little bit to at least test around this cluster of zone, which is cluster volume, reject down to $76, $77 range. And we'll see. Maybe we'll get a slight pullback, bull flag, and then boom, break out of it to a new high of this tiny range. Doesn't have to get to the end of the pattern, of course. So we'll see about that. But as of now, we'll know where it's going to be trading. It's going to be within this range. And once we break out of it, then we'll have a better idea which way we may go. Yeah, this level currently. All right, let's take a look at gold. Gold, similar idea. Support, held for literally every day. Last week, but resistance. So it's in a daily downtrend. You can see down, daily downtrend confirmed, up, did not break above the prior pivot. So this pivot is still lower than prior pivot. So it's still in daily downtrend. So bears wants to pretty much break out of this tiny range. They're just sitting right on it. So let's see if they can do that Monday. They do. Then what we're looking at this 2290. We've held this level for many times too. But bears might get a little bit more momentum this time if they do crack through it, breaking out of that tiny range. Get some momentum going and then crack through that. But if bull shows up right away overnight on pretty much right at this level, then we may bounce from here again. But as you guys can see, we're getting really tight here. Pretty much just a couple of days here, we're going to break out of that. So be watch, for metals here. Definitely want to be watching this to see if gold breaks, all the other metals are also going to go whichever direction gold's going to go. So if you guys are playing silver, make sure to watch where this tightening range is going to end up breaking. It's definitely going to make a big move. As you can see, silver makes a 4% move when gold dropped 1.63. Yeah, similar idea. You can see the resistance here on silver. Reject 4 times already. And it supports a little bit different, but we just coming back to this cluster of volume. So if we do, if gold gets a bear break, we're probably going to come down to test this 29.5 zone. If we get a big bear break, then we're probably going to come down to test this black line, which is this support. So we'll be closer to this 28.5 and zone. And if that breaks, we're going to be looking at this support line, which should be closer to 27.7. Yeah, so we'll be watching to see where metal's going to break next week. Probably going to break before Wednesday. But yeah. All right, that's all for you guys. Feel free to comment below if you guys have any questions. And I'll see you guys around probably Tuesday for more updates. Have a great rest of you guys' weekend.